What is going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Obviously, we have to talk about the fact that markets are getting annihilated. They're getting wrecked, but they're also showing signs of being extremely undervalued, and maybe we've hit a bottom. Now, obviously, nobody knows this for sure, but there's a lot of indicators that scream we're extremely oversold, we're extremely undervalued. We have, XRP at 37 cents. We have Ethereum, which hit a low of $1,700. We have Bitcoin hitting a low of $25,000. We've managed to go from $70K to $25,000 in just like 5 or 6 months. The biggest thing which I'm, heavily focused on is the stock market, because I'm heavily invested into the stock market. And, a lot of people are also speculating, hey, did we just hit a bottom? Are we at the lowest point we're going to be seeing? It really all depends on how the Feds react and how the Feds increase their interest rates here, because the market, for whatever reason, seems to be very much so tied with the inflation rate, obviously, as well as the rate hikes here. Because the inflation rate came out not as good as we thought, it could have peaked, but we're still higher than where analysts were expecting. It made the market sink even lower here. But there's a lot to talk about, guys. If you don't feel emotions within these markets, down 50% in crypto, down 20% in the stock market, you're not human. It's pretty crazy. I'm hurting right now, and I've been in this market for like 4 or 5 years now, and it's still pretty crazy. This really does affect me, and it affects a lot of you guys too. So I do understand that, but hopefully today's video, I can bring you guys some emotional support and just some understanding. Hopefully, we'll find bottoms. Hopefully, this is the bottom of the markets. And a great quote to live by is, the most money you can make is in a bear market. You just don't realize it in a bear market. Hopefully, that makes sense. So I've been just, I've been super aggressive, throwing all of my money, all my cash, not my emergency fund, and this is just me personally, into the stock market, into cryptocurrency, trying to buy what I think is the bottom here. And hopefully in the next couple of months, when the markets rebound, we'll be able to see some pretty great profits. And I'll pat myself on the back for today and these past couple of days buying in at such low levels here. But it hurts, guys. It really does hurt. So we're going to be looking and seeing if this is the bottom here. We might have hit it. We are so oversold on every single thing. The stock market, cryptocurrencies. It's bad, guys. It's really bad. But hopefully that's it. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to us by Revoland. Revoland is actually an esport game which is based on blockchain technology, and you can challenge yourself or collaborate with your team members for various playing modes like battle arenas or bounty hunters, and it also comes with monthly updates and attractive rewards. Revoland is actually a really developed esport game. I'm actually very shocked as to how great these graphics are here, and it's definitely something I would check out if you're into gaming here. But just look at these graphics. It's absolutely incredible. They've put a lot of time and money into this and their NFTs, so I definitely recommend sticking around to the end of today's video where we do go in depth about Revoland here. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. Also, super quickly, I have started a new finance channel, as you guys can see here. We're currently at 246 subscribers. I am going to be giving away some money once we hit 1,000 subscribers here. The link is in the description down below. Check it out. Also, check out the video I just posted. I'm going to be posting another one on Friday, so stick around for Friday's video, which is pretty exciting. But make sure to subscribe to the channel, if you want to win some free money here. But basically, besides talking about crypto, I really want to go in depth about the stock market and basically finance and stuff like that. And I'm separating the crypto channel from the finance channel here. So if you want to learn what the heck's going on with the stock market, how to buy, how to invest, how I'm buying, how I'm investing, how I'm making money in this down market, definitely make sure to check out this channel here. But with that being said, diving into the technical analysis here, I don't even want to refresh this because it's going to be so bad. We're currently at $1.2 trillion in the global stock market, or in the global crypto market right here, down 5% just in the past day here. Like, coins are tanking. I'm actually very shocked to see we did have a dip within Tether, which is actually quite nuts. We fell down to 95 cents. A lot of things are getting really hit hard. You can see Tether fell. This has probably something to do with UST and Luna, which hopefully you guys are aware of, but I'm not going to talk about that position. It seems like a lot of the stable coins actually got hit pretty interestingly over the past couple of days here. But cryptocurrency in the past freaking week has fallen 30%, 40%. Bitcoin's down 27, Ethereum's down 33, BNB is down 30%, XRP is down 40%, 45, 50, 41, 55. Coins are getting absolutely wrecked, guys, absolutely wrecked. And this just shows great buying opportunities. You know, we don't buy in at the top. It makes sense. As an investor, as a trader, it makes sense. Do not buy your long-term positions when the markets are extremely oversaturated and extremely overbought, or you will lose money. When's the time to buy in, guys? When the markets are on sale, 40%. That's a great time to be investing and, just, getting some more profit and positions, capitalized and confirmed for the runs to come in the future, because it will happen. We're seeing big tech. We're seeing Apple, Microsoft, all these major stocks down like 60, 70%. We both know that that's not sustainable here. Apple is not going away. Amazon is not going away, and they will rebound shortly after. And they will swing back to the upside here. So in regards to the cryptocurrencies, what we're dealing with right now is the fact that we are, breaking bearish. We discussed specifically on XRP when we would trade this in case we do decide to dump. And I made this very specific. And you guys can doubt me, but go on any of my videos in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I have specifically stated that we are buying in on XRP for a buy and long position or a short position, depending on how we react to this support right here. Last week, closing Sunday will determine the future and the fate of XRP, depending on how we closed. If we closed above, which you can see in the past 2 times here, we close above, it's typically followed by a big run to the upside here. Vice versa again, we closed above, big, reversal to the upside here. Had we closed below here, it's usually implied a major dumpage. And you can see, because we closed here, we entered a short position at 56 cents. And you guys can go check out my Patreon, where we post all my cryptocurrency trades, where we're making a killing, guys. We're making so many profitable trades here on short positions. It's absolutely unbelievable here how much profit we're making in a bear market. But we put in a short at 56 cents. We're currently down to 37 cents. It has been a wild ride. Obviously, we take advantage of this on Bityard, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging platform, which is also in the description down below. But we managed to make a short position. We were able to buy in once we closed at 56 cents on XRP. And since then, we've just been dumping. We've been dumping. And with a little bit of leverage, like 5x in a market order, we've been making tons of money here. Obviously, when you do sign up to Bityard, make sure to get your free cryptocurrency by clicking mystery box here. But yeah, we've been making tons of money off this XRP short. This is huge. We discussed, had we broke through this bottom support here, it would immediately call for a dump to the downside here with tons of opportunity to buy into. What has happened now? Well, hey, now we're retesting oversold. We're retesting the oversold level. We're down to 37 cents here, which isn't necessarily a great support, but we are pretty darn low. And because we're oversold, not only on the daily, but we're on the weekly and the 4-hour and the hourly, even Ethereum has tanked below its descending fractal here. Where did it fall down to? It fell down to its previous support, which you can see is in green here. We're extremely oversold on the daily. We're probably oversold now on the weekly charts here. Sorry, that's the monthly. Let me pull up the weekly here. You can see we are now retesting oversold on the weekly. This is the bottom support. These are like the last support levels for all these cryptocurrencies that, if broken, I don't even know. Like, we're going to get liquidated so bad. But you can see here that Ethereum has managed to swing down to this support level here that is holding on for dear life. And there's a good chance we can sustain this and hopefully start to swing back up. We're inside what could be a bigger descending fractal here, you can see. And hopefully we can attain this and continue to trade sideways. And hopefully this is the bottom that we're looking for in the short term. Obviously, this all comes down to how the S&P 500 plays out. I feel like right now, cryptocurrency is very much so tied to the S&P 500. And if you don't, look at the S&P 500, you're missing out on an opportunity here. As for Bitcoin right now, you can see this is what's getting hit harder. We actually broke through a massive support level that I was hoping we would stay above, and we haven't. We actually managed to break through it, which is not a good sign here. You can see we managed to break through this $31,000 support. Week isn't over. We might be able to rebound here, but we're oversold on the weekly, we're oversold on the daily, we're oversold on the 4-hour, and you can see we haven't closed just yet. We have tomorrow, actually we have 3 days left. We have the rest of today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's a chance we could rebound back above here, which would be ideal, but we are so freaking low, and these, in the 20s is a great buying opportunity. Anything below that too is a great buying opportunity, because it's not going to stay like this forever here. But the fact that we broke through this is insane. We do have this massive descending fractal here, and we're just continuing to scale lower. So we do have positions in on XRP. If you have a trade open on the other cryptos, good for you. As for the S&P S&P 500, which just opened literally 1 minute ago, I also think that there's a big chance we're at the bottom here. I'm nervous. I'm shocked. People are really trying to speculate, is this the lowest point we're going to be moving to, or are we going to be moving lower? So a couple of years ago, back in 2018, we had a bear market. We fell 18.6%, if not maybe 17%. This was during Trump's presidency, and you can see it lasted about the bear market lasted about 77 days, so about 2 months, not like something we're seeing now. Currently, we're in about 126 days, so almost double what we had back in 2018. But what my point is that the 18% drop that we had then is currently what we're experiencing now, an 18% drop now. Which is good. This might signal, hey, this is the bottom. But people are also speculating, hey, is it going to be like an 08-09 crash that we had, which fell a total of 57%, which is insane. Things are a little different now. This is more of a Fed manipulation than what happened in 08 and 09. What happened in 08, 09 was a major financial crisis, which we're not entirely seeing just yet. So people are thinking and speculating, hey, maybe we're at the bottom here. I mean, we're back right now trading inside a target range that we've talked about for a very long time here, right inside the weekly moving averages here. We're oversold. Last time we were oversold was in 2020, and this was a good buying opportunity. It very well could be the same thing here. If this is what's going to happen, we're not entirely sure, but we are in at a very low position here, and people are speculating that, hey, maybe this is the bottom. And we don't know for sure, but I have been super aggressive, throwing as much money as I can into the stock market because I do strongly believe we're going to swing back up. And if you want to know what exactly I've been buying, that's all on my new finance channel. So stay tuned for that. Check that out in the description here. But we're oversold in the weekly, which we don't really see that often, and you can see every time we've pretty much gotten oversold on the weekly, it's usually followed by a pretty substantial run to the upside here. You can see back in 2016 when we were actually, we weren't even that oversold then. We'd have to go all the way back down to 2011, oversold, and what was immediately followed by this oversold level here. You can see, I did not mean to do that. We were immediately swinging back to the upside. We became oversold, great buying opportunity. We swing up. You can see again, it happened right here in 2018. The bottom immediately ran us up. Back in 2020, immediately ran us up. And here we are again back in 2022. Referencing the bottom, may see a swing back up. So these are great buying opportunities. Whether we see them now, I'm not sure, but it's great to buy into a bear market because you do see your profits after and you do see your profits later. You don't see them now, which is unfortunate, but this may be the bottom here. I don't know how much lower we're going to go. We could obviously still dip lower, give or take 10%, but I do think we're at the lowest point here, but you just have to be patient. But that's going to wrap up today's video. I do want to talk more about Revoland with you though. I want to give a huge shout out to Revoland for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Revoland is a blockchain-based multiplayer online battle arena game where players can actually gather friends to form a team, fight with others, and earn token rewards for their individual skills. Now, Revoland's gameplay is designed to combine players' individual skills and teamwork to challenge themselves in a variety of game modes, with attractive ranking rewards updated monthly. Now, unlike the mining chain games currently on the market, Revoland is a product that truly integrates all the advantages of traditional mobile games with a high degree of completion and entertainment to create a true social gaming experience and profit model. Now, according to Revoland's white paper, heroes, skins, props, and pets in Revoland are all NFT assets and can be freely traded in the NFT marketplace. Now, Revoland boasts that with their successful team and significant partners, they will see a huge popularity in the interest of their NFTs and project. Now, in anticipation for their upcoming IDO, make sure to join their whitelist and follow their socials so you don't miss their launch. Now, to explore the various experiences of the event, players will need Revoland's native replaceable token, Revo, which according to the announcement is an NFT ticket that is designed to be used solely as an interoperable utility token on the game's ecosystem. Moreover, another token called Land, also the main currency used in Revoland's operations, can be earned by playing the game. And once players earn them, they can then claim the token to their wallet. Now, Revoland is developed by ChainX Game, a metaverse game development company from London, which is focused on traditional game plus blockchain development. Now, ChainX Games' first project, Puppy Planet, was a huge success, completing multiple milestones in just 3 months. Now, in order to maintain the development momentum of ChainX Game, the team brings Revoland's players with brand new and to the extreme play-to-earn gaming experience through the most popular game types at present. Now, Revoland is devoted to exploring the feasible combination of traditional games as well as chain games. And as a professional team who aims to create a new crypto game world, Revoland also discussed with some mainstream game companies in traditional gaming industries like 433, Creative Lab, and 505 Games. Now, the partners of Revoland are composed of experts and talents from multiple industries, including business planning, technology integration, as well as blockchain system development, game production, and even game publishing. Now, it is obvious that the development trend of Web3 and the power of GameFi are going to reshape the future of the gaming industry, and at present, GameFi is still in its early stage and facing multiple challenges, including a lack of diversification, poor user experience, a high threshold for player participation, as well as incomplete ecosystems, and so forth. Now, Revoland was born as an offer for these demands, and the Revoland game depends on communities to help empower the platform. Likewise, the development team is constantly engaging with the community to determine which games and features are most sought after by the community, and this helps ensure that the resources are spent delivering the games and experiences that people want and producing assets that are uniquely tailored to its community. Now, the purpose of Revoland's team is to build an open chain game aggregation platform, linking games, gamers, guilds, and the whole GameFi community. So guys, if you want to check out Revoland or join their IDO, make sure to check out the links down in the description of today's episode. Otherwise, shout out to Revoland for sponsoring today's episode. Make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.